everyone, welcome to my channel. This is probably the third time that I'm making an appearance in the flesh. I pretty much wanted to come on because, well, one, I have a tutorial for you of these nails. They're kind of cool. And two, just kind of let you know about my absence there for like the month of March. I was actually doing something really big. Well, hopefully it's big in the future, but I was actually pursuing my real estate license. So I successfully completed my class. I passed my state and national test, and I already signed a contract with a broker. So I'm really excited. That all happened so fast, literally within like 3.5 weeks from start to finish. And I just feel very lucky that I was able to do that. But with that being said, my nails kind of took a back seat, and it was like sad to not be able to do nails as often or record stuff as often. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to come back with, but I did know that I wanted to let you guys know why I wasn't around. But hopefully now that that madness is kind of, calmed down a little bit until things start up again, I want to just put out whatever I can. So without further ado, you guys go ahead, watch this tutorial on these, what do I call them? Seaglass nails. So I hope you enjoy it and see you later.
Okay, so here we are with our tutorial of our Seaglass nails. I was so excited to do this. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but we're just going to go for it. So we need some gel for this to get your base, builder, and of course a matte velvet top gel. All products are Dipalicious, so are these awesome mylar flakes. The color shift on these are incredible. There are a ton of different colors in the Dipalicious shop, but this color just really stood out to me. So first I'm going to go in with a layer of my base gel, and all I have down on my nails right now is clear dip with peel base on it. And now I'm going to use tweezers to hand place the mylar flakes. You see I just kind of dropped them there, but that works too because the randomness is totally fine. Some pieces are a little bit chunkier than others, meaning that they're a little bit harder to place than others. So I just am going to fiddle around with the placement here. I didn't want super bare spots on my nails. I knew I wanted most of my nail to be covered. So once you're happy with your placement, this is actually a neat little trick. You can use a plastic bag and wrap it around your nail and hold it tight to keep the flakes pressed down as you're curing in the lamp. So they do make some fancy tools for this that are kind of like a jelly stamper with a UV light built into it, but I don't have that. So I wanted to try this out. I cannot remember where I saw it for the first time, but it worked really well. The plastic bag does not stick to your nail, so don't worry about that. And when I took it out, I was so surprised that the pieces were actually flat. So you'll see here in just a second. Look at that. They're like perfectly shaped to my nail, and the plastic bag did exactly what I wanted it to. So I'm just going to pull off that little excess one. I think I tried to clip it at first, but that didn't really work. So I believe I go back in with some more base to place a new one there and just cure that for like a quick 10 seconds. Okay, so to encapsulate this, I'm going to be using this clear builder gel, and I love this builder gel. It is so absolutely crystal clear, and it is wonderful to work with. And I'm just going to place a generous amount down. I'm going to try and fan it out a little bit while building it up in certain areas. And always near the cuticle, you want to take your time, and if you have to clean it up after, that is totally fine. We just don't want to cure gel to our skin, because that is one of the ways that we can develop gel allergies. So I'm just going to cure this for 30 seconds. That's based off of the instructions for the gel and for my kind of lamp. So always make sure you're checking that out. Okay, I'm just going to go back in with a second coat just to make sure everything is nice and encapsulated. Because don't forget, you're going to do some filing too, so it's okay if it's a little bit bulky right now. And I just flip my hand upside down to let the natural flow of the gel kind of accumulate in the middle to form or help form an apex. So thank you, gravity, for your help on that one. Okay, so now that my finger is cured, I'm going to just wipe off with some rubbing alcohol to get that tacky layer off, because I'm about to go in and do my filing. It looks so pretty like this already. It made me doubt if I wanted to go matte or not, but I committed to the Seaglass look. So this is my favorite file. I know it's worn down. I do have a new one. But so this is the first time you guys are actually seeing my filing process. I've never actually filmed it because it's a little bit of a weird position to file and film, but I think for the first time, this didn't turn out too bad. So I find that doing that gives me a very neat straight edge. And I go around the cuticle line, take a little bulk off if it's a little bit bulky there. It also helps to make the shape a little bit more cohesive with your sidewalls as well. Now you just want to check from all angles. How's it looking from the side, from the top, from the other side? And I usually try and file near the free edge so that it's not super bulky. So after I file, I always use the other side, the buffer, to make it just nice and smooth. And then, again, our good old friend rubbing alcohol and a nice scrubby brush. You can get all the dust out of all the crevices and really see what you're working with. Okay, I always like to go in with a layer of base gel before I go in with my top coat. I just find that I get a longer lasting top coat. Ugh, that reveal. Whenever you put the base gel on, or even if it's like a dip top coat, after you just buffed it, it's like the most satisfying thing. Okay, and now time for the matte velvet top coat. This is so velvety. I know I say in every video that I make with this, but this matte top coat is incredible. If you haven't tried it yet, totally recommend it. It is my absolute favorite. That one nail is done. Look at that. And now time to do the second nail. Okay, and this is the finished product, everyone. I hope you enjoy this and I hope you learned something from it. Again, I'm not a nail tech. I am just a DIYer like many of you. So if you give it a try, let me know. Tag me in your creations, and I'll see you around.